Do you need to start a nonprofit organization? When best practices are unavailable, use the SCORE Mission Model Canvas as your guide. This is a proven model that is taught at leading universities across the country. The New Hampshire chapter of SCORE collaborated with Project Assistant in creating a step-by-step workflow. To use the Mission Model Canvas, open your Project Assistant account, go to the dashboard, tap the plus button to add a new project. Select the SCORE Starting and Planning a Nonprofit Workflow. Tap Next, and follow the prompts. The work breakdown will display when your project opens. The deliverables are at the top of each column. Start by working on the project plan. Open the task group in the project plan column on the left. Use this task group to plan and manage the project for starting and planning a nonprofit. The small boxes represent the tasks within the task group. Double-tap the task group to display its details. Review and update the description. Tap a task once. Tap the vertical dots on the right to edit. Use the plus button to add a task. The second task is to create a written plan. Tap the plan icon in the left navigation bar. Customize the categories, develop, and share the plan. The number beside the paperclip is the number of attachments on that page. The second column contains the first 5 task groups for starting a nonprofit. It includes determining the type of nonprofit, choosing the incorporators and directors, choosing the nonprofit's name and purpose, filing articles of incorporation, and creating the board. Use the Mission Model Canvas to plan the nonprofit organization. The mission model recommends to start by describing the nonprofit's mission and how it will be delivered, then defining the expenses required, and finally tracking the budget. Notice that the task groups are numbered 6 to 10 under mission, 11 to 13 under expenses, and then 14 for the budget. Start planning the nonprofit organization by describing its mission and value proposition. Double-tap the task group to view the details and the 4 preloaded tasks. Review the preloaded description and tasks. Edit and add to tailor it for your needs. Assign the task group. Status is determined by the status of the tasks. To schedule a task group, pin a task, or change task status to In Progress. Tap the timeline icon in the left navigation bar. Select the work period in the timeline. Drag not scheduled task groups that have been pinned from the left column to the appropriate calendar period. The next step is to identify the nonprofit's beneficiaries and stakeholders. As in the previous step, open the task group to view the preloaded brief description and recommended tasks. Review and tailor the details for your needs. Many of the tasks throughout the workflow also have preloaded suggestions. Next is to describe the nonprofit's deployment. This is how the organization delivers its value proposition to its beneficiaries and stakeholders. Open the task group, review and tailor the details for your needs. While starting and planning a nonprofit organization is presented in a logical sequence, recognize that as you progress, you will often need to go back and update previous items. How the nonprofit will acquire buy-in, and how it will track its metrics, complete the mission items that were preloaded. Feel free to add others to meet your needs. Next is to focus on describing all the expense items that will be required to accomplish the value proposition. Identify the organization's most important activities, resources, and key partners. Finally, describe how the budget will be developed, monitored and tracked. Ensure that your project includes tasks and time for review, feedback, collaboration, and update. Recognize that you may need to share your plan with different audiences who may have different needs. You may need to create different versions of the final plan. Thanks for watching. Please check out our website and other videos.